The Council received the Governor's report on monetary and credit conditions in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. The report addressed recent trends in monetary and credit conditions within the context of the bank's broader objectives of ensuring the stability of the exchange rate and the financial system. The report indicated that monetary and credit conditions eased during the period January to September 2017 as growth in the money supply accelerated. Overall, credit conditions were assessed to have tightened, albeit at a slower rate, with easing in certain market segments. Council was apprised that the exchange rate anchor remained firm and strong during the review period, supported by a sufficiency of foreign reserves. In addition, the ECCU banking sector remained stable. Council noted that the global economy showed a strong indication of a recovery by posting growth of 3.7% in 2017. Global growth forecast for 2018 and 2019 are 3.9%. Having considered the state of monetary and credit conditions, Council agreed to maintain the minimum savings deposit rate at 2% and the central bank's discount rate at 6.5%. In respect to financial stability, the Monetary Council noted that the capital adequacy of banks in the ECCU has improved. The Council also observed that the average non-performing loans ratio for the ECCU, which fell in 2015 and 2016, is trending upward as a consequence of recent hurricanes. Following consultations with the ECCU Bankers Association and key stakeholders, the Council approved several amendments to the Banking Act. In respect of bank consolidation, Council approved a statement of intent and principles of consolidation for the ECCU indigenous banking sector. And of course, we will all recognize that this is a matter we've been discussing for several years now with various indigenous banks and shareholders and boards. And what the bank has done on the request of the Monetary Council is to prepare a statement of intent and principles that would guide the discussions with the stakeholders in that regard. The Council also considered and approved a legislative process for uniform financial legislation in the ECCU. In respect to growth and competitiveness, Council was informed that the currency union would have grown at a slower rate of 2.3% in 2017 as a result of hurricanes Irma and Maria of that year. In addition, the fiscal surplus for the ECCU was estimated to have narrowed in 2017, partly attributed to a surge in expenditure following the impact of the hurricanes. For 2018, growth is projected at 2.2%, still well below the 5% target. However, projections pointed to an acceleration in 2019. Council endorsed the ECCB's continued collaboration with the World Bank on the operationalization of the Eastern Caribbean Partial Credit Guarantee Cooperation, ECCPCGC. Council regards the establishment of the cooperation as a key instrument to support a strong, diversified, and resilient financial sector, and by extension, promote economic development within the ECCB member territories. In this regard, Council agreed to the establishment of the ECPCGC by July 2018. Council noted with increased concern the difficulties with payment settlements of traders selling agricultural produce in Trinidad and Tobago. Council further noted that the ECCB had submitted a feasible proposal to the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago since March 2017 and was disappointed that the proposal had not yet been accepted or an alternative proffered. In the meantime, the Council was apprised of the recent steps taken by the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to bring some relief to traders in an effort to manage the situation. In this regard, Council agreed to urge ECCB member governments to take collective action towards a resolution on this very important issue. Council was also apprised on the matter with regards to CLICO and BICO, and we were further apprised of the successful implementation of the first distribution of approximately $64 million to the creditors under the plan of arrangement, that is BICO and CLICO Act, which was effected on 18 December 2017. So a further $64 million was paid out to our citizens under this plan of arrangement. So about 4,000 of our citizens received these funds. So this was a significant step on the part of the bank and council. Council received a report which outlined the case for changing the substrate of the ECCB banknotes from cotton to polymer. Council noted the advantages of the polymer substrate over that of cotton, which included higher durability and more advanced security features. Further, polymer is a new standard that is widely implemented around the world. After careful consideration, Council approved the change in the substrate of the ECCB banknotes from cotton to polymer. And Council further endorsed a public education campaign to be rolled out by the ECCB on this new initiative, and is something I believe the entire union should welcome. It's a step in the right direction, because many of us, you know, the current currency it is easy to tear, and you know, you have a $100 bill that you worked for as a taxi man, and then it has a small tear, and you go to the bank, or you go to a supermarket, and they say they won't accept it. But with this new material that we use, these things don't happen. So your money will be of greater value to you, and you have less risk of it being affected and not being of value to you. We also bid farewell to the immediate past council member of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. the Honourable Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who served as ECCB Monetary Council member from March 2001 to November 2017. The Council thanked Dr. Gonzalez for his stellar contribution to the highest decision-making body of the bank, and also made a special presentation to him for his outstanding work towards the resolution of the BICO-CLICO issue. Council wished Dr. Gonzalez the very best in his continued work to advance the region in his capacity as Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Council agreed to the convening of the 91st meeting of the Monetary Council on Friday, 27 July 2018 in Grenada, immediately following the handing over ceremony to mark the change of chairmanship of the Monetary Council. And we also welcome Council member Honourable Camilo Gonzalez, who is the current Minister of Finance of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He attended his first meeting as the new council member of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.